So good morning everyone and welcome to the repeat conference of 30 Civil Works project and 6 for the goods and services. So to start this procurement activity, may we all stand for the prayer. Then of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty Father, today let every moment we thank you to your love. May we see your grace in everything. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. So once again, good morning. May I introduce you now to the members of the Baag, headed by our Baag Vice Chairman, Engineer Arturo Pripose, and Baag members, Engineer Daisy Manzano, and Attorney Mary Rose Milo. For the Secretariat, there's Tulio Reniero Salinas. We have here our IT support, Sir Bon. Sir, majority of the Baag members are present. There's a quorum, sir.
Thank you, Renier. Today is the Women's Month. So on my left, I was empowered by Ma'am Daisy and Attorney Milo. So there is a quorum. So the proceeding is now called to order. Renier, please present the details of the 38 civil works projects and 6 goods.
That is true. As mentioned, we have 30 civil works project for the Brgy conference, and afterwards the presentation of the Brgy conference for the 6 goods and services. So to start the Brgy conference for the civil works, we have 24E00678, the repair rehabilitation of Baag Bridge, B04590LZ along Manila North Road. 24E00679, repair rehabilitation of Cadaratan Bridge, B00528LZ along Manila North Road. 24E00681, repair rehabilitation of Patapat Viaduct, B00547LZ along Manila North Road. 25E00120, construction maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems, construction of SRIP and its appurtenant structure, Cabangaran, SRIP, Barangay-Cabangaran, Vintar, Ilocos, Norte. 25A00164, construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, tourism road infrastructure program, SRIP, Lingayen, Baywalk, to Binmaley, Pangasinan. 25A00261, construction, upgrading, rehabilitation of drainage along National Road, Secondary Roads, Dagupan-Bonuan-San Fabian Road, kilometer 379 plus 781 to kilometer 380 plus 100. 25E00268, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of road, Tayug, Pangasinan. 25E00300, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects alleviating gaps, SIPA, construction of the Kiwan-Tabukbuk Bridge, Pangos, Ilocos, Norte. 25A00438, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects alleviating gaps, SIPA, construction of road connecting to Santa Rancho S00089LZ to Santa Kawayan Road, Phase 2, Ilocos Sur. 25A00482, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of road Santa Maria, Pangasinan, Phase 2. 25A00499, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of flood mitigation structures along Kiawit River, Barangay Masintok, Paway, Ilocos Norte, Phase 2. 25A00500, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of flood control structure along Lingayen River Basin, Package 3, Barangay Anduyan, Tubao, La Union. 25A00501, Basic Infrastructure Program, Cluster 2, construction of multipurpose building Barangay Poblasyon, Aguilar, Pangasinan, Barangay Pangaskasan, Bugalyon, Pangasinan, Barangay Sonson, Ongkit, Mga Tarem, Pangasinan. 25A00502, Basic Infrastructure Program, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Santa Asuncion, Samak, San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte. 25A00503, Basic Infrastructure Program, Construction, Completion of Batak, Ilocanja, Cultural Center, Barangay Kiling Sur, Batak City, Ilocos Norte. 25A00504, Basic Infrastructure Program, Construction, Completion of Batak Cultural Center, Batak City, Ilocos Norte. 25A00505, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building and BI Regional Office, San Fernando City, La Union. 25A00506, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building, DOH Regional Office, San Fernando City, La Union. 25A00507, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Poblasyon, Manawag, Pangasinan. 25A00512, Road Widening, Primary Roads, Manila North Road, Kilometer 485 plus -088 to Kilometer 485 plus 462. 25A00125, Widening of Permanent Bridges, San Luis Bridge 2, B00831LJ along Rosario Pugo Road, Phase 2. 25A00213, Construction Improvement of Access Roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Tourism Road Infrastructure Program 3, Bigan Boardwalk Road leading to Heritage Village, Bigan City, Ilocos Sur. 25A00235, Construction of Missing Links, New Roads, Junction, Ilocos Norte, Abra Road, Nueva Era, Tineg Road, Nueva Era, Ilocos Norte. 25A00259, Construction Improvement of various infrastructures in support of national security, tatag ng infrastruktura para sa kapayapaan at seguridad program, TICAS, Construction of Police, Regional Office 1, Regional Headquarters, from Brigadier General Oscar M. Florendo, Marian, San Fernando City, La Union, Phase 6. 25A00379, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Puelay, Villasis, Pangasinan. 25A00380, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Zone 5, Villasis, Pangasinan. 25A00446, Road Widening, Tertiary Roads, Lingayen, Cadre Road, GNH 0 to GNH 549. 25A00519, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, CPAG, Rehabilitation of Flood Control Structure, Drainage Structure, and Small Water Impounding Project, SWIP, Barangay 20, San Pablo, San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte. 25A00524, Construction of Missing Links, New Roads, Alinem, Sukpon, Ilocos Sur, Bakun, Benguet Road, Ilocos Sur, Package 7. 25A00525, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, CPAG, Construction of Multi-Story Multipurpose Building, City of San Fernando, La Union. 25A00526, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Flood Control Structure along Ringay River Basin, Barangay Santa Cecilia, Ringay, La Union. 25A00527, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Improvement of Multipurpose Building Facilities, Agoo, La Union. 25A00531, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Liga ng Barangay Multipurpose Building, Barangay Poblasyon, Manawag, Pangasinan. 25A00532, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Construction of Multipurpose Building at Barangay Poblasyon, Manawag, Pangasinan. 25A00534, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Poblacion, Santo Tomas, Pangasinan. 25A00543, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Poblacion East, Calasiao, Pangasinan. 25A00544, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Poblacion Sur, Santa Barbara, Pangasinan. 25A00545, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Torak, City of San Carlos, Pangasinan.
The purpose of PREBID conference is to discuss, clarify, and explain the different aspects of the projects. The purpose of PREBID conference is to discuss The purpose of PREBID conference is to discuss, clarify, and explain the different aspects of the projects of the procuring entity with the prospective bidders. It must be held at least 12 calendar days before the deadline for bid submission, but not earlier than 7 calendar days from the advertisement or posting of bid opportunity.
So we are the contract data of the project. Contract ID number 24A00678. Location, Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte. With the EBC of 23,160,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 24A00679. Location, Pasukin, Ilocos Norte. With the EBC of 4,825,000 under the funding source QRF 2024 with the contract duration of 60 calendar days. 24A00681, location Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte with the ABC of 28,950,000 for the contract duration of 135 calendar days. 25A00120, location Vintar, Ilocos Norte with the EBC of 154,183,840 pesos for the contract duration of 270 calendar days. 25A00164, location Binmaley, Pangasinan with the ABC of 28,950,000 for the contract duration of 163 calendar days. 25A00261, location Dagupan City, Pangasinan with the ABC of 19,300,000 for the contract duration of 150 calendar days. 25A00268, location Tayug, Pangasinan with the EBC of 19,800,000 for the contract duration of 96 calendar days. 25A00300, location Marcos, Ilocos Norte with the EBC of 193 million for the contract duration of 330 calendar days. 25A00438, location Kawayan, Ilocos Sur with the EBC of 96,500,000 for the contract duration of 255 calendar days. 25A00482, location Santa Maria, Pangasinan with the EBC of 39,600,000 for the contract duration of 127 calendar days. 25A00499, location Maway, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 69,300,000 for the contract duration of 246 calendar days. 25A00500, location Tubao, La Union, with the EBC of 59,400,000 for the contract duration of 220 calendar days. 25A00501, location Bugalyon, Aguilar, and mga Tarem, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 29,700,000 for the contract duration of 180 calendar days. So for this project, we have in the bid document, section 2, instruction to bidders, the following name of projects, including the respective ABC for the total ABC of 29,700,000. For section 3, bid data sheet, ITB clause 2.1, bid shall not exceed the ABC of each project. 25A00502, location San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte, with the ABC of 7,920,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00503, location Barangay Kiling Sur, Batak City, Ilocos Norte, with the ABC of 49,500,000 for the contract duration of 150 calendar days. 25A00504, location Batak City, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 99 million for the contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00505, location Batak City, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 99 million for the contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00506, location San Fernando City, La Union, with the EBC of 34,650,000 for the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00507, location Manawag, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 4,950,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00512, location Lawag City, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 9,532,270 pesos for the contract duration of 79 calendar days. 25A00125, location Pugo, La Union, with the EBC of 14,475,000 for the contract duration of 90 calendar days. 25A00213, location Bigan City, Ilocos Sur, with the EBC of 9,650,000 for the contract duration of 60 calendar days. 25A00235, location Nueva Ecija, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 48,250,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00259, location Camp Brigadier General Oscar M. Florento, Parian, San Fernando City, La Union, with the EBC of 14,475,000 for the contract duration of 150 calendar days. 25A00379, location Barangay Puelay, Villases, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 4,950,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00380, location Barangay Zone 5, Villases, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 4,950,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00446, location Lingayen, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 54,900,000 for the contract duration of 197 calendar days. 25A00519, location San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 144,750,000 for the contract duration of 300 calendar days. 25A00524, location Lingayen, Ilocos with the EBC of 96,500,000 for the contract duration of 255 calendar days. 25A00525, location City of San Fernando, La Union with the EBC of 59,347,500 pesos for the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00526, location Lingayen, La Union with the EBC of 69,300,000 for the contract duration of 192 calendar days. 25A00527, location Agoo, La Union with the EBC of 3,465,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days. 25A00531, location Manawag, Pangasinan with the EBC of 9,900,000 for the contract duration of 210 calendar days. 25A00532, location Manawag, Pangasinan with the EBC of 9,900,000 for the contract duration of 150 calendar days. 25A00534, location Santo Tomas, Pangasinan with the EBC of 14,850,000 for the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00543, location Calasiao, Pangasinan with the EBC of 9,900,000 for the contract duration of 180 calendar days. 25A00544, location Santa Barbara, Pangasinan with the EBC of 9,900,000 for the contract duration of 210 calendar days. 25A00545, location City of San Carlos, Pangasinan with the EBC of 4,950,000 for the contract duration of 120 calendar days.
Supplemental Bid Bulletin issued by Baag to answer requests for clarification, queries submitted 10 calendar days before deadline or interpretation, and upon Baag's initiative to clarify or modify any provision of bidding documents at least 7 calendar days before deadline for bids. Posted in FieldJEP's and procuring entities' website and at any conspicuous place within the premises of the procuring entity. Bidders who have submitted bids before the issuance of supplemental bid bulletin must be informed in writing and allowed to modify or withdraw their respective bids. Submission and receipt of bids. Checklist of technical documents Class A. Legal documents. Valid FieldJEP's registration certificate, Platinum membership, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. Per GPPB Resolution Number 18-2017, in lieu of the Class A eligibility documents, which were uploaded and maintained current and updated in FieldJEP's, bidders are required to submit their FieldJEP's certificate of registration during bid submission in the case infrastructure projects, pursuant to Section 25.2 BI of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Additional for the checklist of technical documents, Class A technical documents. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules, and special pickup license in case of joint ventures, and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Bid validity period: 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. Bid security validity period: 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. Cash or cashier's manager check issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2%. Bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2%. And surety bond called upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5%. Project requirements which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. For the laboratory equipment, please refer to DPWH Department Order No. 11, Series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment. Original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized Secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the Omnibus Sworn Statement and do acts to represent the bidder. For the financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC, computation of NFCC of at least equal to ABC computed using the prescribed formula. NFCC equals current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus value of unfinished projects including awarded projects not yet started coinciding with the contract to be bid. Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statement from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful. Checklist of financial documents. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. Original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, and cash flow by quarter. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in Bid Data Sheet ITB Clause 17 and Department Order No. 87, Series of 2020. Bid Evaluation. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The Baag shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness. No price in required item equals non-complying. Indicating a 0 or a dash equals free to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words, words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, the latter prevails. If above ABC, non-complying. Post-qualification. Verification of legal requirements. Licenses, certificates, permits, non-inclusion in blacklist. For technical requirements, single largest completed contract or SLCC, similar to the contract. Key personnel, minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchased agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security per DO number 58, series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificate of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. DO number 127, series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of the post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contract with DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security. For financial requirements, audited financial statement or AFS, especially current assets and liabilities. Up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts. Updated NFCC versus ABC. Requirements within 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice from the Baag that the bidder has the lowest calculated bid or highest rated bid. The bidder shall submit to the Baag the following: registration certificate from SEC, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Latest income tax and business returns duly stamped and received by BIR and duly validated with the tax payments. Tax clearance per EO 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Valid Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB license. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of this IRR. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. As per DO number 9 series of 2012, technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract, and he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. For the contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility, and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents like certification of availability of equipments from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project if equipment pledged is to be leased or purchased. Negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of 2 or more ongoing projects. Unsatisfactory CPES rating. Common errors in the submission of bids. Incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. For single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. And for partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership.
So for these following projects, 25A00120, 25A00164, 261, 25A00268, 25A00300, 438, 482, 499, 25A00500, 25A00501, 502, 25A00503, 504, 505, 25A00506, 507, and 25A00512. The deadline for submission of clarification is 10 days before the submission of bids. The deadline for submission of bids is on March 19, 2025 at 10 o'clock a.m. Number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original copy of the technical and financial bid, and the place of submission of bids, second floor, conference room, DPWH Regional Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. For 24A00678, 24A00679, 681, 25A00125, 213, 25A00235, 25A00259, 25A00379, 25A00380, 25A00446, 25A00519, 524, 525, 526, 527, 531, 25A 00532, 25A 00534, 25A 00543, 25A 00544, and 25A 00545. The deadline for submission of clarification is 10 days before the submission of bids. The deadline for submission of bids is on March 20, 2025 at 10 o'clock AM. Number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original copy of the technical and financial bid. Workplace of submission of bids, second floor, conference room, DPWH Regional Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. So that answered the presentation of the pre-bid conference for the 38 civil works project.
Thank you, Renier. That concludes the presentation of the 38 civil works projects. Okay, please take note, March 20
March 19
and
and
March 19.
March 19 and 20 for the
March 19.
yes, sir. Can we now proceed to the goods and services, sir?
Okay, let's proceed.
So for the goods and services, we have 6 projects under the goods and services for the pre-bid conference, namely contract ID number 24A 24GA 00035, the purchase and delivery of parts, materials, and lube oil for use in the preventive maintenance of DPWH amphibious excavator K4-117 presently stationed at Galpak Creek, Paway, Ilocos Norte, 24GA 00036, the purchase and delivery of fuel for the silting of Galpak Creek, Paway, Ilocos Norte of DPWH amphibious excavator K4-117 and its support equipment presently stationed at Galpak Creek, Paway, Ilocos Norte. 24GA 00037, purchase and delivery of fuel for the desilting of Tubao-Aringay River and Duyan-Tubao La Union of DPWH multi-purpose amphibious and dredge K3-31 and its support equipment presently stationed at Tubao-Aringay River at Duyan-Tubao La Union. 24GA 00038, purchase and delivery of fuel for the desilting of Agno River, Bugalyon, Pangasinan of DPWH amphibious excavator K4-51 and its support equipment presently stationed at the Agno River, Bugalyon, Pangasinan. 24GA 00039, the purchase and delivery of fuel for the desilting of Maragayak River, Bacnotan, La Union of DPWH amphibious excavator K4-52 and its support equipment presently stationed at Maragayak River, Bacnotan, La Union. 24GA 00040, the purchase and delivery of fuel for the desilting of Mestizo River, Kawayan, Ilocos of DPWH amphibious excavator K4-96 and its support equipment presently stationed at Mestizo River, Kawayan, Ilocos Sur. So here are the following contract data: 24GA 00035, location Paway, Ilocos Norte with the ABC of 1,234,904 pesos and 39 centavos with the scope of works, purchase and delivery of parts, materials, and lube oil with the contract duration of 365 calendar days. 24 GA 00036, location Paway, Ilocos Norte, with the EBC of 3,100,020 pesos. For the scope of work, you have the purchase and delivery of fuel with a contract duration of 183 calendar days. 24 GA 00037, location Cubao, La Union, with the EBC of 5,744,640 pesos. For the scope of work, you have the purchase and delivery of fuel with a contract duration of 184 calendar days. 24 GA 00038, location Bugalyon, Pangasinan, with the EBC of 3,159,552 pesos, with the scope of works, purchase and delivery of fuel for the contract duration of 183 calendar days. 24 GA 00039, location Bacnotan, La Union, with the EBC of 3,432,436 pesos. For the scope of works, the purchase and delivery of fuel with the contract duration of 183 calendar days. 24 GA 00040, location Kawayan, Ilocos Sur, with the EBC of 3,100,020 pesos. For the scope of works, the purchase and delivery of fuel for the contract duration of 184 calendar days. So we have the Class A documents, the legal documents, valid field job certificate of registration, platinum membership, all pages. We have the records of all its going government private contracts, records of SLCC, similar to the contract, adjusted at current price using the PSA, current price index, should have a contract amount equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. A contract shall be considered similar to the contract to be bid if it has the same major categories of work. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration and conformity with the technical and specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts, if applicable, and original duly signed omnibus sort statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the omnibus sort statement and do acts to represent the bidder. We have also the financial documents, the audited financial statement, NFCC or the line of credit, the computation of the NFCC of at least equal to ABC, computed using the prescribed formula wherein the NFCC equals current assets minus current liabilities times the K factor 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid, or a bidder may submit a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. For the Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the joint venture agreement in the instance that the bid is successful. For the financial requirements, you have the original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule, and the bid form B, the financial proposal. We have discussed the form of the security. For the bid evaluation, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices: completeness, no price required item, constant complying, indicating a zero or a dash equals free to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections, bid prices and figures versus words, the words prevails, total price versus unit price per item, the unit price prevails, total price versus actual sum of component items, the actual prevails, unit cost in the detailed estimate versus unit cost in the BOQ, the latter prevails. If above ABC is considered non-complying. For the post-qualification, it is the verification of legal requirements, technical requirements, single largest completed contract, similar to the contract, performance in ongoing government and private contracts, delaying the partial delivery of goods amounting to 10% of the contract price on its ongoing government and private contracts. If any of these contracts shows the bidder's failure to deliver or perform any or all of the goods or services within the period specified in the contract or within any extension granted by the procuring entity pursuant to a request made by the supplier prior to the delay, and such failure amounts to at least 10% of the price or unsatisfactory performance on the supplier's obligations as per terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the supplier, authenticity of bid security for the financial requirements with the audited financial statement, up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works, undergoing and awarded contracts, updated NFCC or line of credit versus the ABC. For the contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of the notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt in accordance with the section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 184. Here are the common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility, and post-disqualification of bidder. Date B, no letter of authority from the company to submit the bidding documents, failure to submit supporting documents to support compliance with the requirement, submitting forms not acceptable pursuant to the provisions of the revised IRR of RA 9184, NFCC less than the ABC or the amount of credit line commitment is less than 10% of the ABC. For bid security, surety bond, callable on demand, and validity of 120 days, not inscribed in the bond. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond, certified by the Insurance Commission, beginning the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Bid prices higher than the ABC. Delaying the partial delivery of goods amounting to 10% of the contract price in its ongoing government and private contracts. So for these following projects, 24 GA 00035 36 37 38, 24 GA 00039, and 24 GA 00040. The deadline for the submission of clarification is 10 days before the submission of bids. The deadline for the submission of bids is on March 19, 2025 at 10 o'clock a.m. Number of copies of the proposal, one original copy of the technical and financial proposals for the place of submission of bids, bids and awards committee, second floor, conference room, DPWH Regional Office 1, City of San Fernando, La Union. So that answered the presentation of the Premier Conference for the goods and services.
Thank you. That's conclude also the presentation of 6 goods and services. We have just finished the pre-bid conference for today. We have the 38 civil works and 6 goods and services. Before we adjourn, any announcement from the secretariat?
Sir, we have still pre-bid conference for tomorrow
Okay,
at 10 o'clock AM, sir.
thank you. Thank you to the empowered women. From the Baag member, we have Ma'am Daisy, Ma'am Attorney Milo, and also the DW, Ma'am Rochelle. To the IT group, the secretariat, thank you, good morning, and happy Women's Month.
There you go.